Hey guys, Movie Fan 356 here, and today we're continuing the Nightmare on Elm Street film series reviews for Halloween Horror Month, baby! Yeah, I'm having fun. And today we're talking about Wes Craven's New Nightmare. Now, this movie, the plot of it is basically the studio is trying to make another Freddy movie, and they're trying to get Heather Langenkamp back to do it. Because Heather Langenkamp, she has a son and she's married now, and she has a stalker, and so she's really not that interested in doing another Freddy film. So, yeah, the studio's trying to make another Freddy film, and what do you know? Some stuff happens. Freddy comes out of the fictional movie world into reality and starts trying to kill off all the actors and producers and stuff like that, and just really scaring the shit out of them. And that's basically the plot of the movie. Now, what I think of Wes Craven's New Nightmare is, I'm not that big of a fan of this one. I know, it's weird. A lot of people hate Freddy's Dead, but I enjoy it. I have fun with it. And a lot of people like New Nightmare, but I don't really care for it too much. Now, I don't hate this film. This film does have redeeming qualities. First off, let's talk about the acting, the actors. Heather Langenkamp. Everybody's playing themselves. And that, to me, is probably the biggest, coolest, that's probably the coolest thing of the whole movie. Because everybody's playing themselves. It's real. So I like seeing Heather Langenkamp as Heather Langenkamp. I like seeing Robert Englund as not only Freddy Krueger, but Robert Englund. I like seeing Wes Craven play Wes Craven. I like seeing that douchebag Bob Shaye, Robert Shaye, the producer of the Nightmare on Elm Street series. I like seeing him play himself. So I have fun with this. Kind of. But not that much. Because I don't really care for it too much. The son. Heather Langenkamp's son, Dylan, in the film. Creepy motherfucker. Creepy motherfucker, all because he watched 5 minutes of the original Nightmare on Elm Street on cable. And all of a sudden, he's fucking weird. No, but seriously though, I get it. It's because Freddy and all that was trying to come out. He knows about it. But still, even so, the stalker, which I thought was interesting. I thought it was interesting that they brought in the whole stalker element to the movie, because a lot of these actresses in the Friday the 13th series, the Halloween series, the Nightmare on Elm Street series, a lot of the actresses did have stalkers, and some of them got pretty bad. So to see them, I believe Heather Langenkamp did have a stalker as well, actually. And so I'm surprised that she was okay in doing a movie where she was playing herself and there was a stalker element that was kind of a big deal. I was kind of surprised by that. So kudos to you, Heather Langenkamp. You are a trooper for hanging in there like that. So yeah, Wes Craven is Wes Craven. I mean, he's playing himself. I mean, because everybody in this movie, they're playing themselves, but they're also playing characters at the same time, because they probably aren't really like how they are in this movie. Aside from Wes Craven. I could see Wes Craven being exactly like that in real life. I'm sure Wes Craven didn't do any acting. He was just being himself. And, so yeah, Robert Englund, probably my favorite scene in the whole movie is Heather's on this talk show. And they're trying to talk to her about, hey, are you going to be interested in doing another Freddy film? And she's like, no, not really. And it's a casual conversation, and all of a sudden, Freddy pops out. Yeah, not Freddy, Robert Englund as Freddy pops out on the talk show, and everybody's in Freddy Halloween costumes and everything in the audience, and he's all giving them high fives with their claws and with their razor hands. I did like that part. She's just in pure shock, and she's like, really? So yeah, the babysitter Julie, Heather Langenkamp's babysitter Julie, she's probably my least favorite character in the film. She's an original character, but I don't really care too much about her. She just kind of annoyed me, to be honest with you. Chase, Heather's fictional husband. I like Chase. he's a special effects guy, and he's been working on the new Freddy Claw, and he kept it a secret from Heather. So, you know, I kind of like him. I think, you know, look, he's like, look, I was gonna tell you at the right time, and it just wasn't the right time yet. But he really cares about his family. He's not all work and, you know, no family kind of guy. He's very family oriented. He loves his family. He tries to. She like Heather Langenkamp calls up Chase at one point and says, "Look, Dylan's sick. You need to come home." And he's like, "All right, I'm on my way," and starts walking out immediately. And he's like, "Look, I gotta go home." So, you know, I like characters like that who, you know, aren't assholes. So, guys, like I said, Freddy Krueger though. Before I give it a grade and everything, the look of Freddy Krueger. Some people like it. I don't. I don't like the look of Freddy in this one. Yes, he's more darker. He's more scarier. It's more. I'm not gonna say realistic, but it is more darker and scarier, and I'll give him that. But I think there are ways you could have done it without making him look like that. But you know, this whole thing, the whole Nightmare on Elm Street stuff started. A little fun fact for you guys. Started because Wes Craven had a nightmare about this guy in a hat and a trench coat. And I guess there was like a news report of, you know, him being a child molester and all that. And so he wrote the movie called Nightmare on Elm Street, called the dude Fred Krueger. And I guess he was actually wearing, like, the guy that Wes Craven saw in his nightmares and stuff, was wearing the hat and trench coat that Freddy Krueger wears in this movie. So I did like that. I like the way he was dressed. But yeah, guys, what do you guys think of Wes Craven's new Nightmare? And yeah, that's overall. I should probably give a grade. Overall, I'm gonna give Wes Craven's New Nightmare C minus. I think it's decent. It has some redeeming qualities. I don't hate it, but it's not one of my favorites in the franchise. So guys, what do you guys think of Wes Craven's New Nightmare? And that's all I can say for today. See you guys in the next video.